barn. You want to go back out? Okay. Good luck. Hi friends. Oh, it feels so good to be out here. It's raining, it's cold. I have not been feeling great. I was like, I need to go outside. I need to be in my witchy shed. I need to do some rituals. I need to reset my mind. I just always feel better when I'm outside. Even though my hands are numb, I have my little fireplace going, so it's going to warm up in here. It just takes a little bit. I always come out here too because I want to see if anything is leaking. We have a couple of spots that do leak. Let me show you. This window used to leak, but I'm really proud of myself. Well, I mean, I've used like tape and, you know, really simple things to make sure that it doesn't leak, but it doesn't leak anymore, which is really good. There's a couple of holes on the top that seem to still be leaking, especially over here. My fireplace is a little wet. For the most part, it stays dry. The rain isn't super loud, but I love coming in here when it rains because the tin roof, there's a little bit of tin roof on, and the plastic roof, it makes it really loud, and that just does something to my soul. I really, really like it. Also, I'm not trying to be like conceited. I keep looking at myself. I just cut my bangs. I cut my own hair, and sometimes that's great because it saves me money. Other times I'm like, oh no, they're too short, but everything grows back. It's okay. What I want to do today, one of my rituals, I also want to look at my seed starting kit and see what seeds I have. I want to get a good idea of what I need to purchase so that I can start growing seeds in here / in my house. I have right outside my back door, I have a little station where I do all of my seed starting, but now that I have this, it's not warm enough now to do it in here, but when it's like a little earlier in the spring, I feel like I could bring them out here, and it's insulated enough if the sun is out that we should be good. I am new to posting my content on YouTube. I'm kind of acting as if you all know this stuff because I talk about it on all my other platforms. So if not, my name is Susie. This is my witchy shed. I renovated this. This was just a shed in our back garden, backyard. I always say garden because my husband is British and they call a backyard a garden, but it was not a garden. It was a mud pit, and this just, everything was thrown in here. When I started designing our rose garden, I was like, I should take access of this to be like a storage where I could hold all of our garden things. And then, you know, it took on a life of its own, and now it's my witchy shed. So I do have some stuff in here for our garden, but most of it's been moved. So Shadow's crying. I think he wants to come inside. Let's see. You wanna come in? Come on. I'm not going out. I'm staying in here. Do you wanna? It's raining, honey. You're gonna get wet. Come on. Come on. I need to do something about this cord. I need to get another mat. Good boy. Okay. Does Copper want to come in? All right. This will last about a minute until they realize that they're trapped inside. This is Shadow's couch. I'm gonna start my small little ritual for the day, and then I'm gonna pull out my seeds and we'll see what we have, see what we should plan. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
You can come in. Cleanse me. I need cleanse. I'm gonna catch fire on my catnip. Yeah, some of those are from our garden, honey.
Really?
Yeah. I know how to use them. My dream date, Ken, was just in here. Was that a sign? I don't know. I'm gonna look at what it means though. This is the Barbie Oracle deck. It's my favorite. I absolutely love it, but I'm never gonna remember what each of them mean. So let's read. Dream Date Barbie and Ken. Dream Date Barbie and Ken made their debut in 1982, peak 80s glam, dressed in the 90s in a ruffle pink and bow tie for Ken. Kids everywhere imagine what a dream date might be. Maybe a carriage ride or going to school dance, a quiet night with a good book. Make a plan for your next dream date, solo or coupled up. You deserve a little treat for yourself. Bonus points if you dress up in your favorite fit. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Yeah, so that was meant to be because that was my dream Ken. That's Tom. He's my best friend. He's my dream date. I'm now gonna do just a little bay leaf ritual. I use these to manifest, but sometimes I'm doing it to manifest. Sometimes I'm just doing it to write down my intentions. A good reminder for me throughout the day. If there's something that I'm struggling with, this just makes it stick in my head all day. So then I start to manifest through my actions. Like I get up off my ass and I do something because I'm literally getting off my ass and doing something. So that's kind of what I'm using this for today. Let me find a good bay leaf. We'll go with that one. I buy these in bulk because I use them so much. I'm just gonna use a Sharpie and write my intention, my manifestation, and then I'm gonna burn it. Grabbed all my seeds. This is a new seed starting kit that I found and I absolutely love, and so I have not used it yet, and then these are just my seeds from the last spring. Okay, so like I said, I have a rose garden, but I also, this summer especially, I want to be really good at having more perennials in there, annuals as well, but like I just want to make borders around everything so that I don't just have roses, because eventually they're just gonna probably mostly be showstoppers at the top. So when I'm walking around my garden and I'm looking down, I want to be able to see beautiful plants as well. Let me get my pen and paper. I like to have everything planned and written down, or else I will forget. I have some plans already set where I'm going to build some wood trellises to go around my patio area. They're going to go like up and over so that I can grow roses. So I already have a couple more roses that I'm going to plant. The Colette rose, she's a climbing rose. The other one was a David Austin rose. Let me take a sip and think of the name. Shadow, come on, honey. Peeking his head in. The second David Austin, or the second rose that I'm going to plant to go up and over our patio area, Saint Swithin, if I'm saying that right. Good boy, come all the way in. Push it open. Come on. Right, this is just a realistic view of what it's like being Shadow's mom. Shadow is he's a little baby. Good boy. We did it. Oh, our pillow fell. Those are both pink climbing roses, so those are going to go up and over our patio area. Well, I'm so excited to have tea there in a couple of years, and roses will be up and over our heads. As far as seeds go, I want to try to do lavender from seed. I tried this last summer and I failed. I also want to do echinacea. So it tells you everything that's in here. They're all labeled, and then it comes with a book that tells you the best time to plant them. Okay, there's a lot in here that I feel like too I want to use for like witchy purposes, and then others that I just want for my viewing purposes out in my garden. For example, St. John's wort I want to grow so that I can use for teas. I use it in here a lot for candles, and I want to have more for tea. Lemon balm, peppermint, passion flower, that's a good one I want for my witchiness. Oh, chamomile. Chamomile is the other one that I'm going to try to do from seed. And I have this gray lattice on this side of my witchy shed where I have these pots where I seed start in my house, but then I bring them out here when they're big enough and the sun gets them, and it's glorious in the summer, and I have them in here. This is just a very small look at some of the rituals that I do. The 13 magical nights, me and Tom would come out here every night and do a little ritual. After that ended, I was really like, I need to come back, I need to be back out here and start doing my rituals again. In the summer, it's really easy for me to be out here and to do things. So this was just kind of something small just to restart my witchy brain again, if that makes sense. Just a very simple ritual. I think too, when I started practicing witchcraft, I was very intimidated by how it was supposed to look, what it was supposed to feel like, what it was supposed to mean. For me, it's a lot tied to like my mental health. So if I'm not feeling like I know kind of the standard of where my mental health should be, if that makes sense, and when it dips, there's a couple things that I can do, but really being out here doing a little ritual, especially something as simple as this, being outside, having a little reset, laughing, like things that like promote my mental health, this is what it is. And so now I can feel myself coming back up. That's what I use witchcraft for. I love these rituals. Thank you for spending the morning with me. It has stopped raining. It's still chilly, but it stopped raining. I will see you at the next video. I hope you have a wonderful, magical week, and do not forget that you are magic. Bye.